Islands in the Stream. It's been requested for a very long time, so we're having a crack at it now. Starts with the left foot. You're going to step to the left, rock back on the right, recover onto the left. In the script, it now says you're going to do a shuffle to the side. And then you're going to do a cross, unwind, a full turn. So cross the left over and unwind a full turn to face the front again, sorry, with the bobble. And then you're going to do a shuffle to the side, to the left. Now, in case you didn't notice, I struggle with the cross, unwind, a full turn in the time that you've got to do it. So I have modified it or done my own variation, which you are welcome to copy if you want. And unfortunately, it is going to happen probably most of the way through the demonstration of the dance, because this is how I now dance it. Okay, so I will show you what I do, which is step to the left, rock back and recover, the same as we did originally. But I tend to start the turn on the shuffle. So I will do a shuffle with a quarter turn at that point. I then, instead of doing a cross and wind, which you could still do, I tend to do a pivot half turn. And then I finish the full turn off during the last shuffle to the left. So I'm still in the same place as the script says I should be, and I've still finished with a shuffle to the left. Okay? I know there are also some people who don't like turning at all. If that's you, we'll do that as an option as well. So you've got step left, rock, recover, shuffle to the right, step left, step right, then shuffle to the left. Okay, so that takes the turn out completely if you don't like turning. So those are your three options. So you can do it as it's scripted, as I've modified it, or without the turns at all. I'll let you choose which one's easiest for you. Okay, I will try and do it with the counts, but it's slightly odd timing in that it goes over the end of the bar. If you see, it will become clear what I mean when I do the timings. Okay, so with the counts, it goes 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. So if you see what I mean, it goes over the end of the standard 8 count like we would normally do. So on to the second part, where we've got another rock back on your right foot, rock back and recover, angling into the corner, a kickball change. Then you're going to straighten up as you rock to the side and recover and do a sailor step, behind, side, side. Okay, that one's relatively straightforward for that section. Bearing in mind we finished the last section on the 1, you've got 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1. So again, it goes over the end of the bar. So let's put all of that together from the beginning. I'll be doing my variation of it. Okay, so you've got left, rock, recover, shuffle, pivot, shuffle, rock, recover, kickball change, rock and sailor step. Next little section is a sailor step with a quarter turn, sailor quarter turn, a shuffle on your right, shuffle on your right, and then you're going to step a half turn onto your left. It's not a pivot turn, okay, because you'll end up on the wrong foot if you try and do it as a pivot turn. It's a step onto your left foot and hold for 1 count. That hold causes problems because people want to do a pivot turn, and if you do that, you'll be on your right foot if you've done a pivot turn. So instead, I tend to put something in there, whether it be a hitch. Sometimes generally it's a kick forward, because it then throws me into the next step, which is a rock and recover. Okay, I do have various friends who do other things. So they will do a turn onto the toe and then drop the heel for the second count before they do the rock and recover. But that hold count does cause problems, and it does need to be that you don't move, you don't take the weight in your left foot, because you need the left foot free to rock back and recover onto. Okay, so from the sailor quarter turn, you've got a sailor quarter turn and a shuffle on the right, step, hold and a rock, recover. So I just find it easiest to do a little flick up with that right foot to stop me using it for anything else, so that it goes into the rock and recover. So as before, we finished the last section on the 1 count. So the counts for this section go 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, 8, 1. Again, going over the end of the bar. So last little section is 2 prissy walks. So it helps for the next section actually if you cross over. So you cross your right foot over, left foot over for your 2 prissy walks. Then we're going to do, they class it as a reverse sailor step. It looks a lot like a cross samba if we're honest. So you've got cross, side, side. Last section is a jazz box. We're going to syncopate the end and we're going to finish it with a cross, just to throw everything in that we possibly can at that point. So you're going to step across, step back and cross. That's the end of the dance. And there are no tags and no restarts. Woohoo. Okay, so from the previous section where you've just done the rock recover, so that was 1 at that point. So you've got 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7 and 8. Okay? Just like that. So let's try it from the beginning. Okay? So you've got side, rock, recover, shuffle, turn, shuffle, rock, recover, kick, ball, change, rock, and sailor, step, sailor, turn and shuffle, step, hold, rock, recover, walk, walk, cross, and cross, step, back and cross. Sorry, I just said cross instead of cross samba or a reverse sailor step. I couldn't quite fit the words in, I do apologise. Hopefully that's not throwing you off. Let's try the side wall. Okay, so you finish crossed over, which makes you go left, rock, recover, shuffle, turn and shuffle, rock and kick, ball change, rock and sailor, step, sailor, quarter, shuffle, turn, hold, rock, back, walk, walk, cross samba, cross step, back and cross. Let's do 2 walls. Okay, on your left. Left, rock, recover, shuffle, turn and shuffle, rock and kick, ball change, rock and sailor, step, sailor, quarter, shuffle, turn, hold, rock, back, walk, walk, cross samba, cross step, back and cross, left, shuffle, turn and shuffle, rock and kick, ball change, rock and sailor, step, sailor, quarter, shuffle, step, hold, rock, back, walk, walk, cross samba, cross step, back and cross. Hopefully that all made sense. Let's try